Hello everyone, welcome to the College Dekho channel. So today we are going to discuss something about financial management topics. As we all know, financial management is a very important concept to analyze the actual status of the company through its balance sheet, or you may as their proper classification in the terms of the management analysis, because we all need financial management in terms to understand what the company's actual status like all the time, as if we are comparing the last 5 years of accounts or financial terms, we are not properly regularly or every past years we can't average makes a calculation with the figures, because maybe it may happen some companies having a figures in 100 or 1,000, some in a lakhs, in a crore, some in a millions. So again and again comparing that figures with each other in terms of the what was the past trend, what's the current trend, and what will be the future trends. So it's quite difficult. So making the concept or analysis easy in terms of the comparing the status of a company or a balance sheets way figures. So one topic is introduced, that is a ratio analysis. What does actually mean? Ratio analysis, we makes a ratio whatever the figures which we need necessary to understand every year, and also may have to compare it with the today's this year ratio with the past 3 years. So that will make us quite easy to calculate the ratios. There are 4 to 5 kinds of partitions provided in the financial management in terms of the ratios, that what was the formula, what was the situation in which we need to calculate the ratios. So today we are not going to discuss about the exact formulas and fact and figures of the ratios. Today we are going to start with the introduction of the ratio. Yes, what is the significance? Why we need? So significance of ratio analysis is first majorly defined in terms of we always have to calculate or to check or to compare today's amount of the balance sheet in terms of the assets, in terms of the profit, debt, equity, and everything with the past year or the other past year, for which we can forecast the future to. Okay, so we can make the projections of the projects or the company data by the help of the taking the past trends, what was the past trends of the company, and which will make us easily affect to for the future point that we can estimate it, because we all know as we plan future right now, that will help us to achieve the goals. That is the only reason the companies also calculate or analysis the ratios that will help them to understand the exact positions of a company and how much time it may survive or may expand its business. The first term is a ratio analysis. So under the financial management, ratio analysis, basically a ratio is defined as a ratio is defined as indicated quotient of two mathematical two mathematical expressions. Expressions. And as the relationship between two or more things. This is what ratio described. Understood? So basically, it is just like a two mathematical expression, and we compare both the expressions with each other to calculate the percentage or a ratio, whether in terms in a percentage or in the terms of a times. Let's suppose, as we said, normally when we analyze the company's balance sheet, most of the time we says that last year company's profit is 25% of its sales, and in this year its profit hiked by the 35% of the sale. So the difference between of the hike is a 10%. That last year profit is 25% of the sale, and in this year it's a 35% of the sale. So as compared to the last year, there will be the hike of 10% in terms of the profit. So what is this? This is a ratio analysis. At a very within a seconds, we easily answer it. That last year it was a 25%, this year is a 35%, there is a 10% hike. So this is quite easy. And to analysis the company's structure. Another word of the ratio analysis, or we can make it easy, that what I gave you the example, this is the only which I going to be right in terms of the another definition. In other words, in other words, ratio means a financial ratio. Ratio means a financial ratio or accounting ratio, which is a mathematical expression, which is the mathematical expression of the relationship between two accounting figures. Two accounting figures. Let's suppose this last example what I gave you, that is the gross profit. We all know under the trading account the profit calculated is a gross profit, and when we are calculated the profit in the profit and loss account, that profit is a net profit. Why it's called as a net profit? It is called as a net profit because of all the expenses, all the regular or yearly expenses are to be deducted from the gross profit, and it will become the net profit. So let's suppose we are saying that the last year net profit percentage was 10% of the sales. Obviously it's a simple thing. If the profit incurs or the loss occurs, whatever the situation it be, it will be always calculated in the terms of a sale. How much turnover the company is having, the company is earning the profit according to the turnover only by reducing its expenses. So whether if we have to calculate it gross profit percentage and net profit percentage, that time we have to be compare it with a turnover. That should be the yearly turnover. And is there any sale return should be reduced from the turnover? Yes. If there is any return is considered or happen while we sell something, that time it is compared, reduced and compared accordingly. So this is why we need a ratio analysis in our mind thought. Next term is terms of ratio analysis. Ratio analysis. First reason, how it to be calculated. And second, the objective of this calculation. What was the reason why we need to be calculate the ratio analysis? Pehla reason, first reason, that a relationship expressed in mathematical terms. Whatever the relationship is between in any of the two terms, that would be converted into the mathematical term. Let's suppose I am continuously in today's class, I am continuously giving the example of the profit in terms of the turnover. So first point occurs a relationship expressed in mathematical terms. In mathematical terms. Second one, in between two individual figures. Third point, connected between connected each other in logical manner. That's why we need to be calculate the ratio analysis. Okay. So moving further in the very interesting topic of the significance of the ratio analysis, I have some announcement for you guys. Yes. You're watching this video on the College Dekho channel, and the concept behind the College Dekho is to provide you classes or the tuitions or the concept clarity of your respective course at your home only. In respect of this detailed information in terms of whatever course are you pursuing, you may contact with the College Dekho. So next question is where to be contacted. Yes, in this video there is a description box, and if you click on a description box, you will get to know where you have to be contact with the College Dekho. There is a proper helpline number in which you can call, and you may ask your doubts and queries. Plus there is a form, Google form is also available in the description box. You may also click on that and fill out properly. So that proper respective team will get to be in your touch. So this is all the information and announcement I have to be give you. So there is so many courses College Dekho is providing to you guys, and very helpful classes. On the YouTube, we are providing you the introduction classes that make you easy to understand the concepts. So moving further with our topic, ratio analysis. How it to be calculated and the objective of this calculation. How it to be calculated. A very simple term, why we are calculating the ratio. Again and again from the last 10 to 15 minutes, I'm only saying this thing. To analyzing the full figures, maybe 8 digit, 10 digit, 20 digit, whatever be digit it be. Analyzing that figures and comparing the difference between in terms of the amount. It is quite easy and better to compare in terms of a ratio. So every companies who are making their balance sheets, they definitely make in the last the proper ratio analysis sheet of the respective year. So it's helped them to compare it with the past ratio analysis. So the objective of this calculation, first, to know the performance of the company, performance in terms of a past effect क्या रहे, what was the present effect, and what we expect it to be in the future. Next is strength and weakness of the firm. Strength and weaknesses of a firm. And last, can take decisions in relation to the firm. How it to be calculated? That means the process in which you may calculate the ratios. And second, what was the objective behind this calculation? That is the performance. You should understand the performance of the company or the firm, and what was the strength and weaknesses of the firm. And next is the can easily take the decision in relation to the firm. Let's make one example. If there is a in the last year profit was 25% of a sale. In this year the profit become 23% of the turnover. That means there is a downfall of 2%. Take out the reason why it's 2% down in this year. No matter why it's not increased, that the another step. First of all, take out the reason why it down by 2. Because at least we have to be achieved, or we have to be consistent with a percentage of profit as we earn in the last year. That should be matter. And if if in a same year, in this year, a company earn the same percentage of a profit, let's suppose it 25% only. Last year it's also 25% and this year is also 25%. So what was the next? It's equal. At least company analysis is like company is in a constant. What was the last year? The same in this year too. And if the company earns a profit, let's suppose 29%. Yes, there's a hike of 4%. Reason? Yes, you have to be find out the reason. Why? What type of steps or actions was taken by the company? That's why it helped them to increase their profit by the 4%. So this is all the things which the company and their administration, their manager or the concerned person have to be calculated or analysis on a timely manner. Understood the concept? This is the reason why we need ratio analysis. How it should be calculated and the objective of this calculation, and all about, and with this example which I gave you right now, we can understand one more thing, that how it helps us to take the decisions too. Clear? Hi Dev, good evening. So this is your ratio analysis. Next point, where did you get the data about the ratio analysis? Where did you get the data for the ratio analysis? Obviously, when we are calculating the net profit, so obviously you need that P&L account. so you get to know about the net profit of the company. When you are going to calculate the net profit percentage of the company, you must have a turnover. The sources of financial data are like your annual report, interim financial statement, notes to accounts. By default, there is some points which are bifurcated in the notes to accounts, and you need them for the calculation of some ratios. That's why you need a notes to accounts, a statement of cash accounts, cash flow, business periodicals. That should be also there, so you may easily compare it with the past effects or any other investment advisory services. So the next point is in terms of the ratio, that sources of financial data for analysis. What was the sources? First source is, that is the annual report. You must have the annual report. Second one, interim financial statement. Third one is notes to accounts. So Dev, you want it in a Hindi explanation. Okay, give me a 1 minute. Fourth one is cash flow statement. So today's topic is significance of ratio analysis, and I'm going to explain it in a Hindi within a second. क्यों हमें ratios की जरूरत पड़ती है? Whatever I explained in the last 20 minutes in English, I'm going to explain that in a Hindi too. हमें रेशियोज की इसलिए एनालिसिस की नीड पड़ती है. देखो, आज कंपनी का डेटा, इस बार कंपनी का कुछ प्रॉफिट हुआ, सेल्स हुआ, सब कुछ हुआ, वो अभी फिगर्स के अंदर है बैलेंस शीट में. कंपेयरिंग दिस ईयर बैलेंस शीट विद द अनदर ईयर ऑफ बैलेंस शीट, फिर उसके अंदर से डिफरेंस निकालना, फिर देखना, समझना, इट्स अ क्वाइट लॉन्ग प्रोसेस, लंबा प्रोसेस चला जाता है. सो हम क्या करते हैं, जब भी हम कंपनी की बैलेंस शीट बनाते हैं, एनुअल रिपोर्ट बनाते हैं, बैलेंस शीट के साथ हम रेशियोज की शीट भी अटैच कर देते हैं जो इंपॉर्टेंट रेशियोज होती है. जैसे नेट प्रॉफिट रेशियो क्या रहा कंपनी का, डेट इक्विटी रेशियो क्या रहा, टर्नओवर रेशियो क्या रहा, ये सब चीजें. तो उससे क्या होता है, इस साल का फाइनल एक शीट में रेशियोज बने हुए हैं, और उसको आप एक बार पिछले साल की फाइनेंशियल्स के साथ भी आप उसको कंपेयर कर लो. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, पिछले साल आपका प्रॉफिट रेशियो गया 10% ऑफ योर टर्नओवर. टर्नओवर पे आपका 10% का आपको प्रॉफिट मिला है पिछले साल. इस साल गया 15%. तो अब आपको वो फिगर्स को देखने की नीड नहीं है, बिकॉज आपने उसका कैलकुलेशन रेशियो में कर लिया. आप सीधा चेक कर लोगे, अच्छा पिछले साल 10% था, इस साल 15% है, यानी कि 5% का हाइक गया. बात खत्म, कहानी खत्म. और 5% का हाइक क्यों गया, उसका रीजन भी आप ढूंढ लोगे कि भाई इस बार हमने थोड़ा सा प्रमोशन अच्छा किया था, हमारा सेल अच्छा गया. तो आज का जो टॉपिक है सिग्निफिकेंस ऑफ रेशियो, कि हमें सबसे पहले हम ये तो समझे कि हमें रेशियो एनालिसिस करना क्यों है. हम रेशियो एनालिसिस इसलिए करते हैं कि भैया जिस साल का डेटा है उसी साल हमने कंपेयर करके कैलकुलेट कर लिया, तो उसको हम पिछले सालों से भी कंपेयर कर लेंगे इजीली. उसके साथ साथ अगर आज हम अपने आप को, अपनी कंपनी को कहीं बड़े लेवल पे लेके जाना चाहते हैं, तो हम उसके लिए हमें क्या ऑब्जेक्टिव सेट करने हैं, वो भी हम अभी के ट्रेंड्स के अकॉर्डिंग कर लेंगे. एक जनरल सा एक एग्जांपल लो. बचपन में 5th क्लास में अगर आप 50% के आसपास नंबर लाते हो, ठीक है, तो आपका प्रिसेप्शन आपके घर वालों के माइंड में सेट हो जाता है कि यार ये हमारा अंडर एवरेज स्टूडेंट है, ये बस खींच देगा गाड़ी, बात खत्म. कैसे निकाला, 2-3 साल की परसेंटेज आपकी, थर्ड से लेके सेकंड क्लास से लेके 5th क्लास तक की परसेंटेज को कैलकुलेट करके घर वालों ने आपका फ्यूचर प्रिडिक्ट कर दिया कि ठीक है ये अंडर एवरेज वाला बच्चा रहेगा. एग्जाम्पल उल्टा, सेकंड थर्ड फोर्थ फिफ्थ हर साल स्कूल में स्कॉलरशिप ले रहे हो, हर साल स्कूल में स्कॉलरशिप ले रहे हो, पापा कहते हैं बड़ा नाम करेगा, अरे इस बच्चे का फ्यूचर ब्राइट है। कैसे? पास्ट ट्रेंड्स ऑफ परसेंटेज से आपका फ्यूचर उसी वक्त डिफाइन करना शुरू कर देते हैं। दिस इज द पावर ऑफ द रेशियो एनालिसिस। आई होप दिस मे बी क्लियर टू यू देव। दिस इज द ओनली रीजन इफ वी वांट आवर कंपनी कि वो हमारी कंपनी अच्छी प्रोग्रेस करे, अचीव करे और आगे फर्दर बढ़े, तो हम इसीलिए रेशियो एनालिसिस हर साल करके रखते हैं अपनी बैलेंस शीट का, अपनी एनुअल रिपोर्ट्स का, ताकि वो हमको हेल्प करे अंडरस्टैंड करने में कि कंपनी की एग्जैक्ट सिचुएशन क्या है। और रेशियो किसका निकलेगा? आपकी कोई भी दो फिगर्स, दो मैथमेटिक फिगर्स को आपस में आप उसको कंपेयर करके उसकी परसेंटेज बेसिस पे लॉजिकल मैनर में उसको कनेक्ट करते हो। कितने टाइप्स की रेशियोज होती है, फॉर्मुलेस क्या होते हैं, कैसे बनते हैं, क्या बनते हैं उसकी अदर क्लास है। बट अभी ये वाली सारी चीजें हम क्यों करते हैं, सबसे पहले हमें ये तो पता चला हमें रेशियो एनालिसिस करना क्यों है। आगे की कथा तो बात की बात है। लेट्स सपोज अगर आपके परसेंटेज प्रॉफिट के कम रहे, तो अब आप उसको कंपेयर करोगे कि भैया कम हुए तो क्यों कम हुए, और उसके अकॉर्डिंग क्या करोगे, एक्शन लोगे ताकि ये और ज्यादा क्या हो सके, इम्प्रूव हो जाए। तो इन सब चीजों को मद्देनजर रखते हुए हमें रेशियो एनालिसिस की नीड है, जरूरत है, और कह सकते हो उसकी इंपॉर्टेंस है। क्लियर इन बोथ द लैंग्वेज, इंग्लिश हिंदी दोनों? कुछ डाउट है, कुछ पूछना चाहते हो देव, as you are live in a class? So guys, those who are watching this video live, you may ask the doubt in the live chat box. And those who are watching video after this video uploaded, that means you are watching this video as a recorded video. So there is one announcement for you. If you are having any doubt in the proper respective topic, you may ask in a comment session of that video only. Okay, and if you are pursuing any course or any colleges from you, if you are pursuing any course and and you need any classes or the tuitions or any doubt clearance sessions, so you may subscribe this channel, that is the College Dekho channel. Plus in this video there is a description box, and where the information given in respect of the queries or any other information you need from the College Dekho site. So you may ask that by filling up the proper respective Google form. Plus also you may call on this number. Ma'am, when will be your second online class? In the topic of the financial ratios, Dev, are you asking for? Or any other subject? As I completed one last topic in terms of the economic subject before the sessions too. Today I took 2 sessions on this channel. And Dave, if you need to have any queries or you want some inquiries, so you may contact in the description number given in the description. Like same. Okay, maybe in the coming week. Maybe in coming week. So guys, this is all for today. And I hope you like this session. And if you like this session, so don't forget to subscribe the channel, share the video with your friends and near and dear ones. Plus like this video too. And if you want, there is some other motivational videos or any other topic videos from our side, please don't forget to comment in a respective video. So this is all for today. Definitely we'll meet you soon guys with a new and interesting topics, and don't forget to like other faculties videos